Mama Kwaba you say much Yamaya Kwaba, Medin your sable so. Area discussion segment no so but let me say a happy birthday to Alhaji Abu, former Heart of Folk member who lives in Ghana. I wish you long and a healthy life. Free Mama V Owusu Aboagye and my colleague here, the multimedia group Mama V Owusu Aboagye, to you Alhaji Abu, we are a former management member, I think, of Accra Heart of Folk, currently in Ghana. Happy birthday to you and live to be 94.7 and beyond. Let me see. We say Obi, Ghanaians should know that freedom of speech goes with responsibility. You cannot get up and say anything you want. Your story must be factual and accurate. But because of politics, some of our journalists talk anyhow. There's a lesson to us all. And a happy Val's Day to my lovely wife, Esther Asiedu Bwedi. We free, okay, let me see. Eric K. Bwedi and on the way, I pray. Eric, thank you. Yesterday was your birthday. Adjei Esoma Techi. Happy belated birthday, my dearest daughter. God bless you abundantly. Kwesi Reynolds is an Agona Odobin the way Abba. This one says, freedom of speech does not warrant you to make any reasonable comment. We have a nation to build, not a country to destroy. Jesse Behene is in Abeka. Please, the lady's line of thought in the conversation is just pathetic. We are all free to say anything we want, but we should also remember that there are procedures and laws to govern everything we do. Unfortunately, one Fawudin Anka message, no. But thank you nonetheless for coming through. With a hi Obi, please ask her what she thinks about Oliver's post. Okay, Eric Gucci in the UK, I did that. She did not want to put her personal opinion out. And ma yen twas we say okay. This one says that let me wish my friend and senior brother Francis Kwamena say of Unique Insurance a happy birthday. I pray the Almighty God to bless him and grant him favor before men all the days of his life. Aki is in a Fia constituency. Going out to you, Kwamena say. Messages no endorse. Okay, a lot of them on interview with Felicity Nelson. We'll come back to those messages. We say, Obi, good evening. Please wish our correspondent at Savannah region, Rebecca Natoma, a happy birthday. Then to Reverend Sylvester Osei Owusu, head pastor of Cornerstone Baptist Church, Dome Pillar 2, a happy birthday as well. May God bless his new age. Finally, today, 14th February, Valentine's Day is my mother's birthday. She is 80 years today. Her name is Auntie Efia Tenewa, DJ Amuse Mame of Obuase, Brahabebome Low Cost. Wow. Ope Kruba Kwa Bronudien Depa Obuase Kahon, Brahabebome. And you will be diem. You will. Auntie Ochami Amwakwa Dakwa the way about Chami. Thank you. Let me come back to this and then we would make progress. Eliasu in Tamale says, let's call out warmongers and make them face the consequences of the actions to deter others. The Oliver guy is noted. Okay, that's not fair. The recent one which broke the camel's back was when he felt the military isn't paying heed to some treasonable comments, blah, blah, blah. Well-meaning Ghanaians must commend the security for such proactiveness. In other jurisdictions, he could have even been executed without trial. Really? He is lucky. Nanados Ghana is tolerant. That's what you are. Deleasu in Tamale and a woody way Adjei. Ma minfa we ntwem na Mama Eric Adjei akwa ba na afi yen hye yen komo asye. Okay, inti ena ye okay, ena date ye 14th. And unim say ene uko Chocolate City ye create ewo Tetekwashe roundabout na ene na eba wiye. In the enra me kokotwa mu fa na activities no were just amazing. I mean, some of the things are ekos wo kwa how you display nyoma product ayede Ghana cocoa aye from chocolate to chocolate drinks to what have you. Nioma be brinana e wo kwa when you bejipa ye bon and say ye draw the curtains down today with a final concert chocolate city Accra had the Tetequashi interchange runabout sorry and a Kumasi the Kumasi Mall in the Okoha Obitimakwa Jiweni as part of the National Chocolate Week celebrations 2022 in the Eat Chocolate, Stay Healthy and Grow Ghana. There is this good news from last week. My name is Adjei. Me patch so a young man, young woman. Now we are entrepreneur in Kwadia. Erica J, we entrepreneur. We entrepreneur. Miracles, we entrepreneur. Okay. And the Muntia, there is good news for you. Munim say young entrepreneurs in Ghana from some selected sectors or tax holiday for 5 years. You're exempted from tax for 5 years. And when you are engaged in manufacturing, information communications technology, agro processing, energy production, waste processing, tourism and creative art, horticulture and medicinal plants, or first 5 years you are exempt from paying taxes. This one has we entrepreneur. We entrepreneur who would that sectors here we would now. Sectors now we would now. Who are manufacturing. Oh, I see.
Na obi socialist kwa de business one. Socialist so there.
Oda abani nyeska no wache bi
na capitalist so abani. Ye
ne edidwa.
O mafum abani mo de abani na
e na jotri aso no ko wonnim ye. Socialist ya ka de ka ho de entrepreneurship.
Capitalist no so abani ma ni nyina ya to afa.
Socialist ya ka de business.
Ka hotel is what the senate for you. Fa jiraje.
E be den na jotri. Na socialist ya we business.
In me patch so yeah young entrepreneur any of the sectors I'm a boss so now enjoy the tax exemption for the first 5 years. But the good news and it's if you are engaged in business that enjoys that initial 5-year concession benefits now, the following tax rating soon be apply amount for an additional 5 years. Indeed, first 5 years no tax exemption. Next 5 years additional. There was some tax rate be awarded and ya amount in the applicable tax rate no business na set tema 15%. That's the tax rate applicable amount. Other regional capitals outside the 3 northern regions a 12.5%. Outside other regional capitals a 10%. The 3 northern regions a 5%. It's an unbelievable thing. Ghana Revenue Authority the Aboagye young entrepreneurs in our country say makabi bia won tiasia wo de free GRA na won won eninko okọ won office bia obenya won Ghana Revenue Authority integrity fairness and service prime insurance also the jewo promotion no aba na March 2022 na eba awie prime insurance ye rewarding new and existing customers across the country with valuable rewards worth 500,000 Ghana cedis. You can sign up, you can renew, you can upgrade your motor, your homeowners, your commercial fire, your allied peril policies with Prime Insurance and get a juicy reward instantly in the Prime Jewodia promotion. So visit any Prime Insurance agent across the country and sign up or call 0208 598 216 0208 598 216 and at 0302 229-062. Oko at Prime Insurance Ghana on Facebook and then Instagram. Which many information be bring now. Remember, you deserve the most dependable and trustworthy insurance coverage. Choose Prime Insurance today. Prime Insurance. Rest assured, you are insured. One great thing about shopping at Melcom, and it's Melcom no, unim say. Yeah, the Melcom Super Saver cards, no ABBA. Now, it has taken Market Day Wednesday shopping to another level. When we say Melcom, so the Wednesdays, Market Day Wednesday shopping, no, gigim. It's very easy. Get registered on the Melcom Super Saver card at any Melcom branch nationwide and enjoy 5% discount on purchases worth 150 Ghana cedis and above every day. And 10% discount on purchases worth 250 Ghana cedis and above every first and third Wednesday of each month. Super Saver card, the original CD saver. Terms and conditions apply. Melcom is indeed where Ghana shops. And if I want Jim, na bibi ntimi nkoye ema. There is this other great news. I'm a person menemo HMO mo pemo aduane ye ni ye papa bi enye aduane bia keke obi ho aduane bia keke oni di baby a ope baby obekwa kwotena se didi a ho ye serene, very conducive. Aduane ne nso ingredient e ye aduane ne ye fresh from the farm. Enye ingredient bi egu ho amawi abono basa. And the whoop aduane papa pa didi a me pa cho me kanfo chop shop amamo. Chop shop. Omoduane the brutal. Okohwa, you enjoy an out of this world culinary experience. In the bomarding, therefore, any extreme chop shops to their branches. The door, be a catcher was a more mope benkune oilless okro. Okro na angwabie nieni no oilless okro the papa chop shop dieno.
Ekosiisen
So green leaves no. Green leaves are very adame and ademe. Green leaves no. Omo di be oilless okro power when you use a cra in the chop shop. Bomade na for any extra your branches ne doors where one cry ha East Legon Airport, Dansoman, Osu or North Rate. Okwa obetime de digo obetime am ye deliver dia ma opese ye delivery ma won so bibia wo bia jollof ne fried goat bibia special jollof rice no man doors so for 0302 779 009 0302 779 009 na on a chop shop for any income and a 0302 317 695 chop shop Ghana's good food place na bibi ntimi nkoyi emaw Eric Adjei akwaba etsen
obi nyame adom so
adomia ni crime kakra se ahoden wo ho
o mempo mu de yeah but onim se ye ba se ya ye nkwan de ne hia ye kasama Ghana fo ahodo a ebia omunya bebi enka omasem but kromo de complaints on
Asempa FM.
yeah so yawe ana wo de wonte
and then uncle for complaining about
so to petru ne bo net say ana wo de wota unu said drivers complaining
okay
and na ka una so omo kasa and you tag 40 fee lectures man kwadati school ma omo didi 3 times a day omo ko lecture ho
Asempa FM.
akwadani sikasa e was a period dibiba ana meboa
yes
obi frame me no we she me vast day
oh so happy vows
oh we she and all the so honorable kroma issue na me say aden no so omo school lecture anko so dey but
e also mudidi
e so mudidi na me say am hede nya me be ni na no bi na me kan nti obi anya better our for break and the rate at which and then near my bo kosro no anya easy stisi chrome na now read the word drum for no crack as obi opese on the normal economy a ye nyina you feel impact of it ya kudwom
sir
yes okay say ureba omia na opema mpeni be di akire di no one samira ba omia ko malata
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
okay
and oko calculate inflation
Ghana Statistical Service data na nenye nti ono ankasa kodwom ena okohu niam bo ena odi be calculate inflation ohun bebi okoye okodwom because nim se dwom forma no ye kwa ye be nyina de be ko yemunti ana meboa nti upese reality no ohun se ye edwuma
edwom na wasa
kodwom ufi akota krade a one madam kodwom se won kodwom usina na otika no etoda woni ninsi nti otontosu na ne wabusa se na ntosu no osehwe obeka reality natural
ntosu bo
yes nti ya ni dwomfo wa yonkofa na omo ton jene anse MPP fo se omo ni jene fo anya fine okay say multimedia central ni bia ya born headquarters a eja fati se ose obi oton jene so okay yes omo na ye na mfofo nti se ofadwam na jene fo no ka problem se wo ho na central for kwasa mu bleedi papa oh yes mu bleedi na mono on say obi one journalist Oh, Accra.
Okay.
A very solid guy.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
But let me think come on, senior idea no creation we can pay. Someone you I'm saying how much is sorry here. Also, Jammy Bay attachment tree, I mean, baby, I can make a kakra. You use me to say they are a permanent staff, but some men so not your top petrol, a cracker near PB. It is not easy. And to look at such a person, now a bunch of bonny out would be or they can a brabashi. Obi and then Melbourne no Yazo, do now worry and your Macono. They bring our own beware. But oh, whatever ban we are just on high dining no cotton, no one a command or pay we any number. When to me and yes, we a cushion, we our bright price crab walkers. Because and near my dry obedi tomorrow better diaco ma wolf one day can now. Surprises no cost. Yeah. And is a own new beer. What deal on Cacrebia?
Untimin worry.
Untimin worry. Obi, it is not easy. And not for moon. Oh, can you say ya? Eja omo omoda pem so hu ni se e bi akutia bi na obo na enyansi ni kasa ba sa otisi form na ga anya otisa ga na ekumase ne nkran kwa na okọ bebi aye no me firi aye beduru ha na
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Obi because some of the areas koko yetima ne pia ono na ne revenue na fiba mewa
yeah
ene koko akafo waye brebre kra de ama koko krache no aba intimi ntontua oka. The first in the history of our country, Coco, we need to make for 2 months in Chaneka. Meanwhile, I just indicated loan, mewa. You knew the idea. Obi, Naku for 1 quarter need to feel. Or more ye or more dear, ye be kind budgeter. Minia Dennis Miracle, Aboagye mobile catcher said, but Miane, chief of staff from Wako Cassenti, do one babacano. And I'm quite need to feel. Or Makatria Camus says good months into your mocha. And the nurses are suffering. Nurses are. Ye Juma and now ye students. Yeah, alawa. Ye suspended any payment. Yeah, she said, ye see us beat your hold on here, do makum no more in your permanent job. And now Malawa crowd and watch be. And when I make article be a penny be suggests or be advice your buying say allowances now NDC for cancel your restore and I was and I'm so near here also tia will be able to tia because you gonna foresee your name. And then me know because a teacher trainees. My allowance more than 4 months.
Emma.
Yes, Emma. I don't know. Me no ka say MP so mutie me 2021 common fund. Ya mutu. It is out to constituency now we MP.
2021.
2 quarters say come. Emma. Yes, I'm bet me attested. MPs. And the MP no.
Unim Krobia Asante.
Yeah, Krobia.
Office of the Vice President.
Ah, minimum.
Ose Obi Eric Adjei. His pocket is always empty. Why?
You are the V8. The buy one pay.
Me man happy.
Obi and the pocket here empty.
Or
the V8.
Obi
me ko trap picture na say
Michael Jackson. Catch a Krobia.
I'm to Facebook or no here.
Catch a Krobia.
Throw you out the man can say we are.
Ghana no. Obi enchia me chia we.
Enchia ni.
Obi.
So we are meeting.
Makrobia antia say
yes.
Ghana no. E sherikeje botomu a enche obi botomu ana meboa. It could be say me de nyame adom ade achia.
Ubenya bibi
akoma no. But the legitimate question was a minua former MC and a DC MC obusane say nimpesu aso ana owo no. Ye wo kro bia na ofie akuapom ko obetwa be 20 kilometers. Sankofo no obi be hu V8 na ye DC ana MP na aba ho. Sankofo no obi betu kwan aba akuapem district capital na ye market day na oba. Say nipa no only any other source of income meboa. But the bia na okin ro omredwa so na nyema bo kosro. Udwin say hin omunye sika free. Those are the people a ye buy was ye kasa mom. Ono no nya ni ultimate ni so obeda V8. Nya ni ultimate ni sa ban be baba like party be baba mu ni ya mani dibia nya ni ultimate. Ni ultimate ni say cement bo na e wo form no e be gina ho ni wetimi ahihye 2 rooms. Yeah. Na wetimi aware awo ne ma a building a family na sa ban ba na within 5 years ya to cement mu be 9-10 Ghana cedis a se nipa no waka ne da ache anameboa eno ntini yesre president Akufo-Addo se asetena na one Ghana 40 a yesi enya no wonyai krachisem no doso ena manum mitwa manum spedede no because emra ye wo mu ipa obi de bia na mampani ahanwe mu hyen ebe Obi. Riemushen. Nipa baku. De bia na wa riemushen. We are wine. Obi nti uji di say Joe Biden mokra na omo ye president of United States of America no. Ombe behave to say the mampeni Akufo-Addo ye ni. Enye one say you see nipa bia no you cut your coat according to your size. Meboa. Me nye sure say ori akwasi twim na ho odin so say obehwe nipa bia na wo multimedia. Asempa FM ko a obe employ omo ana meboa. Because at the end of the day businessman bia wanya hwe kra no break even now you okay ana meboa.
Asempa FM.
But ntina na do danko Akufo-Addo. Se Ghana your business pa e na wo je dia pemfa so a. Enti kada bia kwantu a ko nya wiemuhye ne chata. Wo de busa this question for me. Bone ben ye dia no. Obi amanfo breo. Obi amanfo breo ye kan say amonte ase o. Wo de se opese hu agitation se ekoso a. O se mama bi so dwam ni mama bi so kasa ya so obi anyeku no so be yeku wa hu video no.
No, I didn't.
And omo nyina de body ne banche be. That is it because you see enema mu ehye. And it's a boom born bus system no mu say the kasa na ba. And opening because me chairman say if you a leader makan wa fidie so da. Emre mu eden ba. What the kasa de. Even upie ni pani mu a e say udimi na no kra no communicate na e ma buto ye mu ye den e ba. Na me ne o kasa yi enema mu eden semtwere ni ko kasa ha. What am I say? Wo kire wa adwen a ha. Ye chese
Yeah, remember Sansam, so I'm not Eric Adjei.
No see from the day. Na do appointees no former appointees ni na. Me sure say e ba ban mu we say dey former appointees levy ba na omutua.
Aden.
Na de akeka ko yo mo ye okay. E wo say e je na omo odi bo man no.
Former appointees.
Levy.
Omo you okay.
Omo audio you hear from my brother now. The way they speak, you know, as if all is well. Enti ye ba ban mu me first suggestion. Former appointees levy. You know there a miracle near be fair na.
Mobile start here for him.
Yeah, a new law near they be start with Moody aso. E wo mo pa.
Intake retroactive.
David.
Okay. Ain't miracles, but I'm not answering and we say Obi. My brother Eric Adjei is being factual with his analysis on young men struggling to marry. Remember, Eric Adjei, yeah. Or say Eric is being factual with his analysis on young men struggling to marry. Remember his boss, Sami Jemfi, in 2020 said he would marry in 2021 if Mahama won the elections. He wanted to use his fat salary as a government appointee to get married. Gordon Asare Bediako.
Hey, and another. We mean another see another cracker.
PK Sapon say, Obi, Eric Adjei's script hasn't changed since 8th January 2017. He has always been using this line. Tell him to reshuffle his communication formula. PK Sapon.
Oh, yeah, another one.
Yes,
now PK, me no sure why you're doing can, and I won't have better me casa.
Miracles.
Obi.
Aha.
Obi, me that's it. Now, I did back where me the power situation a woman see here Ghana Hana said. Ye ni ababe drew BBA do in 2022 no. Ghana for any ate. Ama sisi ya no kase bi wo ho a yemfa enfanda dom na nka minim se nke bia yewura 2022 yi can this for best some star ne kakra na sisi ya no mbe konde na it's very obvious say yebenya kwan na ya chehye yema no asomdwe mu nsem Eric Kike ni tipa ene ne nan ene Ghana ha. So what do compare na senior na Ghana has it here 5-6 years ago. Me see here me free me I was in hold the whole weekend. Na me wo hold the whole weekend. Me be ni me free whole number street. Voter region na ye NDC for power bank and a powerhouse. Omo the difference between the NDC and the MPP. Because I no pay. Baby I me ko die over the weekend. On physical Anko tofu ambe power ne plant. I'm fan running hotel no. So I just here. But 5 years ago no. 5 years don't do that. Don't do that. No, me 15 minutes, Mr. Let me show me.
Eric
Mania. 5 years ago, Anka Bibia, me koda wo voter region no. anka sambre ya bedu akra papa na nka waboka because 3 days na me dey na misika na metua ma no en so fu o crowd be to power e dey ahwe me 5 years ago na sa hotel dey voter region no workers no mu yedwuma ozia no mu nyina tifie because no matter your workers na so se na be ya sika kakro menyo no metum de bia tofu o a power hotel no mu de tuo moka 5 years on in 2022 under Ekofado all those hotels in the voter region are running. Unim say voter region is one of the places and for two coin hopa conferences, you know, a free Esujamaya Kosomo side. But they were struggling 5 years ago. For which reason the economy, local economy never a fear Esujamaya ko voter ni collapse here. Simply because of one major factor, power crisis. Companies are all in FM. And no money in Juma. In fact, I think yesterday I was sitting by the poolside and I me own a need come. Me meeting a in bonko. No matter what catch me. No matter what say. Na as at 2016, yes. Na our workers 37. And no mu ye Juma. Sa workers 37 no. Sa workers 37 and me no ka say they've increased to about 82. 82. Omu ye bimba day, ne bimba night, e bimba midday. Simply because as at 2016, na ansa no betumi as Adjei wo ama wada ne day mu no. Just say otofu e the power. E dynama wudem. In fact, say omunya visitors kra embre bia no moteta he e kom fa so mo so kane so e condition ya there. This is 5 years ago. Until you do 2022, now we now causes a mess, no, for a local economic like Power Bank. Obekasa say, "One more say, we so call voter radio no much around home bonusum." Adjei, so call voter radio no call kasa say voter radio so. Omu share on bonusum. Koshe asphalt, good voter ho akwan so asphalt.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Omu ja ho kwan egu ho ma ne tete pansam ye. Koshe the level of uplifter ekos wo. Into wo kokasa se we voter region wo Power Bank me the voter region e ka because na ompa on be bonus ma hwe na so mekunu because the level of deep-seated dishonesty, insincerity, and trolling comfortable. Once you see Kasan, so what to know no fan Marcus, I don't know 2008. Complete lie. Hey, Obi. Omaya ye buy na afibian kola 98,000 in your school nko. Etine fie because all my minimum years came to your school fees. And then some kola ni na wo school. Sa o man no o ultimate radio so e ka say so o man no. Ahochaba. Ahoche ni sa sika na nka 5 years ago. Mimi nua ba na oko school na nka me maame anam papa de betua no school fees no. Sika ne hye ne botom. Wan fa man kola na nko school. Into enya de ye bibi foforo. How can you compare such an economy to that economy? Hey, na nkola wie school. Mimi wie secondary school makasa asem wo hada. Me wie okwaman school be fie ma pass. Uni masa my grandfather catch Jimmy will say we dey call PTC on bejo. Eye cropon president training college. You be know kasa call PTC sambe no. Okwa o so be di alawa. School a okwa e ma alawa de. O ji a wi a so no wenye wedwuma ye den. Aye. Na je so no wenye dey eni asem. Mambre so no. One, mutwa sa alawa nim. E ma na ehia for man to me call training college wiem because on this call be hwe ne ba no. Two, o we training college wie no so no obetre fie 3-4 years na won fa na adwuma mu ye mi wa ye so nyina ye nyi no ye nim se nnwuma mienu teachers and nurse o wie school ani ama adwuma ye under the NDC omo pen na more backlogs o kai the number of friend say protester na cause of Ministry of Health and Ministry of Finance. Even when we came to power in 2017, it was one of the most major things they are confronting ye sa backlog omo wie school omo nya financial clearance, nurses and teachers. It is only under the NDC, a few independence, in the Benya situation, no, and call here for men to mean training college. Training college for years continuing to mean for Mojumo, Juma, under the NDC. Hey, Obi, you name himself first near for Jumu as teacher and a nurse. Now, we start here, be a baby best 6-7 months, and say a processor will now salary there. But now, dear Bakwanema, or when you Japan say, what new when you Juma bear 7-8 months, no, or to one year say. Arrears I aba on friend the back pay and amo obi yeduma 1 year as an salary ashas yaba or yeduma 12 months mo say sike ni want to bet you 3 months pay. It happened in this country. Today, as we speak, Ghana Niba, we basic school as or secondary school. No, don't hear it obey your troubles. When your troubles can obey your fear as swami. Not in Yamagumwa. To make secondary school money day. Emma Menoka will be about 1.5 million will be calculating her. Just imagine the number of Ghanaian children I say on my brabo in the last between 2008 and 2016, 8 years. If under the NDC every year they were churning out average of 98,000. Your friend is saying in Kola, no munko school, 784,000 young children, and NDC say on my brabo in 8 years, 784,000. You know, say on my brabo in 8 years. They destroyed their lives simply because akwala ne maame ne papa enye sika mfa na yeden anko school, so they remain on the streets. Ene san akwala we nyina no omu ko school ye de Ghana fo sika na yeden etu omoka obi mene wo sika kaka na ye gem nto boa kaka na ye gem na etu omoka na oka na mo se na we wakofa we na wakofa plana bi so mo se sa sika na ye ene ye de hwe Ghana fo over 1.5 million case omu ko school free no. Sambre no so na same amount of money omunya omo de ye. What did they spend those revenues on? Because that same revenue no was there. And yen ene ye gi ye no ye de be ma allowance teacher foreigners for ye de be tuan kwala omo secondary school for enhoka ye de be to gas any for air power electricity so that Asempa can run. Ye de be for teacher foreigners for so they be on beko school straight without stress. Ye de for police for the door omo koye inyuma mai. And he asked them a very simple question. That same revenue no omo mbreso no during their time they were receiving that same revenue, and yet not gonna form by into me secondary school because of Muniska, and yet omu teachers and nurses allowance emu, and yet no mun to me tofu empower electricity be some say na sikano no mo de ye. These are legitimate genuine concerns Ghana for our mutie NDC for every day on radio no omutie mo kan hwasem obi upa be phone lines no you will hear what Ghanaians will tell you about the NDC. They are angry and bitter. Eyo ya omo ni say NDC for yi omo hi. So omo ti say we keje omo kasa se ya. Eyo omo say NDC for yi omo hi because omo feel say NDC for feel say Ghana for ya dwe no. Ye memory no mo kan say ye ninka ye nti ye we fi no mantem. How can the National Democratic Congress NDC if you sit on radio and talk about hoche? Di na esi wo Ghana ha. Nkola nko school. Omo tweska. School feeding eguye under the NDC. National health insurance, it collapsed under the NDC because no muntu national health insurance worker. Until now the card no call hospital now useless. Obi, when was the last time what is our complaint be radio is so? But during the era of the NDC, it was a common feature. Today the national health insurance is working, and then come constituency here. Now Besenko Benin say chips compounder. Mamifo are not dying in the middle of the night because we're shorting moja. Your drones. A supply moja momo. When we were introducing the drones, omo catch a Ghana for say the drone be hwenko for you no mo. Sika be de ye. Oko yendi kwai na omo ye di asphalt egusu na sika be de ye. Sa wo be senko ekropon e wo memi constituency a ye siesie kwai na sika be de ye. Ko bosoma se na hwe ekwe a ye ya momo ho. Sika be de ye wo ho. It is painful, extremely painful, and very insulting on the part of people like Adjei and the NDC to even try and come and play on our minds. So Mbabe say, "Omodi yaw dream be diagro." When these people, when you had the opportunity, munya a chance. Say come back to your mind, mugu man poto. Niema mabubo so ache we dey na yentro.
Ekosiisen.
Omangu national insurance scheme. No man dey omoka. Were you not receiving calls every day on this show, and then do we have that situation? Na yenim kwala na almost 98,000 afibia omu to me ko secondary school, and then akwala bi TV on go secondary school. Omo ntwa teachers and nurses allowance mu, and then akwala teachers and nurses allowance yemfa amomo. Omo nja young graduates omo wie school omo nya djuma omo nja omo ngu fie. And then obi anye hwe krampo no 100,000 young graduates is what you bet to be the SSC ebo say ye buy you know in the last 5 or 6 years busumi be a man 700 Ghana cedis. Otia say in and up
ko omo kem say 6 months o.
And you 2 aka 4. Obi and gentleman be sending message. I think a day before no one sending message up me chobe maniska. And I'm say okay, me boys carry me the man. No sending message and say oh chief. I wanted to tell you that I've received 2 months September and October of my salary. So I'm going to use it to pay off the loan that I took, and I'll be left with 150 Ghana cedis. Obi, not you need obedi. Why you juma be 6 months? No need obedi. And now, at one when ya ne back pay 2 months, which is about whenever I say approximately 1,400 Ghana cedis. Now, what Bob is here within that period, no DDD. Into the start 1,400, no. Aqua could be able to na can 150. Over twice a year, no so crack. I buy good in the car 400. 4 months. 2,800. Until be at 1 next week, and I bind the account about account. The same gentleman, 2016 1 year juma. Into 2016 1 year juma na. Or turn a from 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016. No, Busia boy in the cabin of the TIA. Corona now pesobo. The difference between the MPP unemployed graduates and the NDC unemployed graduates in say a binding pay bibi maoye. Nampo sabai de oka na nabko kra o kwaje bosia obi want to be catch say me nabko scan ba me de betu yawo na under the NDC na kwaje bosia de na do ba kwaje in there be nsi ye fe ne say collateral nsi hu when e ma bosia wa be oni baby abenye sike free aba into the young person now no what nabko na bind the cast 6 months no anya hwe kwa no so be bosia wo ho a onim say ne nabko sika be ba no de ade o de akwakotu asa na ye chechire o man sa ene ye chechire oman wo ye sa no oman ye den ekonanim mu de to minti ye mbeje power nti ekon bia ye befa so ye be dada Ghana fo ne age to minti entro kra ne ye betwa ye ntwa ekon bia ye befa so ye be ye aban ne ho fi se ne be ya Ghana fo beto ba yenye because ye petumi mi hwa ye de ma mo ntumi anye kade ba ko ndisi fo ba ye mo ye ma Ghana fo ne ma mabobo su say ye dia ba ye ma Ghana fo Ghana ni bie nya so mfaso mane mbo ba akopɛnkyerɛw ene America je mbo ade unim ye normal mienu when it comes to development in a third world country obi ye with the capital expenditure and your infrastructure school dying acquiring hospitals and aban bia bi aban bia no obedi 4 years and 8 years on your kwan ebia na dodo won ye beka ho asem aban bia no won si school dying ebia na dodo aban bia no won si health infrastructure ebia na dodo but dear ba ko ho a eyensu e friend say it created the difference between aban papa and aban bonny in a third world country and no e friend social intervention policy when the social intervention here social intervention policies no any the only policies are and found baby a what wo man ni mu saban de ba obi anya so mfaso obi sa odi sika Ekosiisen University of Ghana Medical Center na me metilata immediately it's of no use to me ebia remotely immediately it's of no use to me ebia remotely because me sorry malaria me call at the health center typhoid me call at the health center minya complications bia bed no kra University of Ghana Medical Center bed no saying so what you say and so o de abansi kan ekoye den ekoye nti say ebia best 8 years ni and I would abansi ke nyina Ekosiisen University of Ghana Medical Center na me ametelate onye unsi bi mamia na yen sika na your mind memufo ese nyina eche no fa so be na ebenya wo so na mom sa wo de aban sika na free senior high school dia wo isle go na obenya so mfo so wo cantonment obenya so mfo so wo techima na obenya so mfo so wo bunu east obenya so mfo so because a universal sa wo de sika no command national health insurance for na baby awo bi obenya so mfo so the new patriotic party MPP aban yempe na a free 1992 ebepim sambre ye introduce solid social opa list all the social intervention policies in this country ni nyina MPP de buy ma Eric and ombo ba akopema they have none and when we are in power when we are in government we try to introduce policies e de ahon kakra ebe brega na for at least baseline obia nsaka kakra na fe ye nyina ye mpre de ayeden akano then the course of my adeba kope me I tell you and I'll admit it on your show there's only one thing that we are struggling with right now in this country fuel prices which will be fixed fuel prices because you see I don't know it's a global
on Asempa FM
character uko UK omukim uko US omukim uko Germany omunyina ekim America for crampo almighty America ekim when it comes to the fuel issues what the cancer mini problem opa you full issue the film opa you sin chai mamin kasa like that they can all the indicators obi all the indicators ndc e o ma fene yen ndc e o ma fene yen ba ku sei Nyama mabubo chewi nyina on kan de omo so motumi aye. Even infrastructure, infrastructure in this country in 5 years, we have done more infrastructure than the NDC in 8 years. Koda, Frederina Bisano. Let Jerry give you the list of infrastructure projects across the coastal belt. I spent almost about 2 months at our middle belt. Over 2,000 physical infrastructure projects across the middle belt. I have the list here. I can share it with you.
Very well.
Roads. Roads in 5 years. Over close to 4,000, over 3,000 kilometers of roads in this country. Far more than what the NDC did in 8 years. Let's admit the challenges. One of the biggest challenges in here, the fuel pricing issue.
Well.
Whilst we work at the fuel pricing issue, NDC4 have no moral authority. They are the reason why we are in the situation that we are today.
After 5 years of a change,
yes, because the level of deep hole. NDC for the question. One more example. You see some of this.
That should be your final.
Yes,
point.
My final. One more example. Anka NDC for buy. And anka Omanko sign killer deals and killer contracts in the petroleum sector. When you say anka ya ayeshe krampono, anka ya bosia na ya edahon. Omo movie bosan from 9 billion to 122, so to 132 billion. 9 billion.
122.
9 billion to 122 billion. Emufa. Crude, your friend is saying a contract almost signing under the energy sector. Many can say some of the taxes that we have to bear as Ghanaians is to make sure that we'll be able to deal with the energy sector. Your friend is saying cost any data you owe. Into now we creating some mess, no? You fix you. You fix it because you're fixing mess and getting to allowances. You're fixing mess no Maya Obi or Maya Utumituya. Omaya utumituya salaries. Please, my main former Obi. Omaya utumituya salaries. Omaya okania esiso. Omaya utuya school for allowances. Omaya wo share unkola omuko school nyina to the secondary level for free. Omaya we make sure say energy crisis are resolve. Omaya wo tumia support the private sector to set up close to about 148 business companies and industries. Omaya who I put it together almost about 100,000 young people into NAPCO. Uti omaka. Omaya, what to me make sure say backlog in education and health sector trainees in Naudi Omako Edumometu omaka. Omaya, we recruited close to about 6,000 or 7,000 people into the security services. Omaya, what to me resources with security services with logistics. Look at level of logistics investment. Your friend is saying security services.
Okay.
Omaya meno kase obi and then February by 28th February. You're about to be friend is saying public sector workers in Nakano. What is all mine? Eba compare Omaya better in 2016.
Thank you. Dennis, Miracles, Aboagye, Menasi Obi, on this free SHS admission issue, I would like to sponsor your production team to research this issue. How many people have enrolled in senior high school since 2017 compared to just 2016? Miracles, no wonder his name is Miracles. He is indeed performing miracles with a submission that all BC graduates got admitted to senior high schools. So Miracles is not privy to the CHIPS compound sponsored by 10% of all government appointees. That's 10% off their salaries to build CHIPS compounds under the Mahama era. Eugene Shen Elliott and Odiwe Abba, and he lists a number of projects under the Mahama administration. Issue or say around list just a few. We have Ridge Hospital to show. We have Dodowa Hospital to show. We have Bogatanga Regional Hospital to show. We have Wa Regional Hospital to show. We have University of Ghana Medical Center to show. Wabo Fomena District Maritime Hospital, Bekwai Hospital, Wamfie Polyclinic. Wamfie.
Yeah.
Polyclinic ho.
Wamfie. Some constituency.
Polyclinic ho. Mona musi.
Bono them bring a half year 5.
Okay. Ose meba ose Wamfie. Gomwa de romp on the ho. Boma Techiman and a Techiman Polyclinic. And I was in Nkran Kwanta Polyclinic. Kwetri. Se kwetri na yifi no. Oduro Techi. Na ho Polyclinic.
Mona musi. 5. Then maybe in region Hokra.
Okay. And to Abubo projects Bibria and Eugene Chanel, thank you. Constituency Secretary ma NDC or Clote Kole constituency. One of our regular listeners, Paul De Suso, Worcester in Massachusetts. Also, Obi, can you tell Miracles that he should stop playing on our intelligence this afternoon? If we are talking about the party that is throwing dust into the eyes of the good people of Ghana, then it's him and his MPP party and government. Obi, tell him his submissions are full of distortions and inaccuracies. I'm surprised that he is not seeing the way Ghana is progressing when it comes to education, security, freedom of speech, infrastructure, and many others. The only good thing that he can take total credit for, which they are very competent at, is corruption and autocratic dictatorship, autocratic leadership. Okay. Paul De Suso.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay. Eric.
Obi.
Now, and then our person who can.
Say, your main topic in the
so your main issue no ho young courses is here.
Me rebata.
Tell.
4 minutes tell be na. Obi.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
My Lumumba.
Yeah. O say okasa pi say mayewe. Na enye nipa mo me ka se waya na wa na oton ho a wonye hwe. Na eye me wanwane the sort of argument I mean ane. Obi say now ECG, right? Dum so by ye admit say by. Then namu ye technocrat. Muna munim challenges say by me boa. Ya me kan chere Ghana for say dum so ni Ghana. What we told Ghanaians is say we will fix it and me boa. Obi nyame ncha dom ye fix it ansen ye ko. And this all better na hande. Na okasa aban bi pens na dum so abu Ghana ne de keka ho a dum so hwe Ghana bakose mu somewhere 1970s so ba nyina dum so 73 ni na dum so ba but it take bold leadership ya de ase ye routine odi be si ano endi so obi bai na obi si dum so ano na so mfa so de awo ama within 4 years enu nti udidi na wonwene udidi rough na o second term reality akacho up. And what's all the hunting kasa? I'm not referring to my brother here. Many MPP communicators.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
The sort of argument we are more or my dear, we see us repeat a University of Ghana and to critical nipa send a show money the account mimi crew or policy be a free education to be a kobi. Cratchy nipa na okazaza. Adjei. You see, some argument, and a minimum level of understanding of issues. Obi. Many OTSCA. Okomi Kroma, basic schools abu, and ameboa. Senior high schools, ebi or a petemu bebre. A banner them polytechnics are 10 regions na ibia ubi. A banner university, not all the regions and the word university, and ameboa. It's in Kwadana Eco Free SHS and no. Obi si suapon na Kwada no wi a oku suapon bi wo so no amobra enti argument no mo ye bi amonwene kakra because in my region as at 2016 say ye meto aba no da bia na meka dem bronga half region nursing training colleges ye si mako 14 obi nye free SHS for no mu wi a bi mu nko nursing training colleges bi mu nko teacher training colleges University of Health and Allied Sciences na over water region no Mahama kana eka ho no free SHS for no munko enti o percent mame policy a obi enjoy bia enti mame na ofi mi kro mu a ono ne ba Eco School of Water Region Mahama mo ne CSS school no Mahama mobra o eya mo kasa mo magana fo hu se free SHS na enye panacea to the challenges na ye komu sisia reality no bia nim de ekoso e na Ghana fo se mo change the narrative and the narrative today ni say economy na crash Obi, and economy edijao. Shebe bia mode o man negije dru. Sika bedi mu nsem. Ni de ebedi ye nsem anu working. Obi yes. Ye 4 years ni na Ghana ka ye peje de kodu 122 billion according to Nanado State of the Nation's address or kind in 2017. But according to Auditor General's reporter, your last report release yansin it was around 120 billion. What you say? Into the yem fund 122 billion Nanado figure. Obi, meaning see a bosia be 112 billion de be kan obi asa see efie konwa so no ye honka wanka wa na etua de kan interest payment no obi ne de be 14 point something billion 14.1 billion and etua eno mpo na mo se so ene asa September last year na mo age besia mane do 341 billion Ghana ka tie me
Ekosiisen on Asempa.
ena me ne o ka say okofa 2022 budget omo ka kire ye say asa 2016 a ye de 14.1 billion tua interest payment omo say ya bob besia bro so enu nti na ye tua ne sa no ene ye de over 45 billion ena kwa kutua anticipation to 2025 they are telling Ghanaians say interest payment will reach around 65 billion obi now bo branye japade na uja aban we aye no ho kalabulefo aban ye ni di ne enko de aka bia yemfom na omo brobosia we no se omo ya de beja nchirima no so da kyan ka enye yew nti obi me ne o ka se no opon sa besia hodo na omo age omo mobra no se get fan ye betabri a ne de akusia over 20 years ne de agebosia energy sector account ani afa ne de akwaje bosia 15 years koko nu esisi form a ne de akwaje 600 million 15 years Ghana infrastructure fund ne de akwaje bosia so they are mortgaging the future of our country to the extent to say a goodie a form omunya adwene dadwene yakoti kuo ajapa abusuan kuo nya Ghana for ne yani da ho a enka ye goodie a form so yasan de agusi a 1 number of years obi ade ne yemfanye mu biem ena Ghana for busa se sika botina waji ni nyina no what have you done
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
obi
More than you have.
and me de say o se aban bia ba or ye infrastructure development ana meboa ye GDP as at 2016 sika ya ye de call capital expenditure it was around 17.5% of our GDP we are kamode de amodi kom as at 2022 you are not investing in our country the amo ye nyina ye de kom bottom sika na kom bottom na modwene enti enese ye betena na obi ba osi community day senior school starting 123 at a go all kone we wie be 46 enkwada na osi omko free senior high school no omo nko ne Methodist cathedral say school dan mu na nkwada no ko na wo betena ha say ye mo ade ye social intervention
ye bai na nkwada no munya school dan tem nkwada no ye bai no munya school dan dem
Marcus maninyu
wo de manu wi me
what am say akwada na osi okọ free SHS no akwada no kwa benya school na ye si ya adwo asafo mpasu aso na wo no nkwada no timu ko free SHS also se John Mahama nka social intervention de ba patemu ho na krati papa be na wo ye na what does it mean? Is that how to talk to people omutie ya fa nimde de film? You don't do that debate. Ye twam ho. Obi, yesi sika puduo na waje no. Ka dia odi aye kire Ghana for. Na ye free education. Obi, mo budget da ho no. Sika mo invest in free SHS. Emro 7 billion. And a Ghana for say as of September no. Sika ne bia beka ho pa o. Me ye nya figures ni na. Na mo age 341 billion on Ghana ka go through. Into the 7 billion from free SHS. Dia kanu sika no wen. Obi, Office of the President, check from 2017, ebebesi 2022 national expenditure call. Musika da bia inflated to say the Ghana ntokwa ha mo pata ntokwa. Why? Luxurious lifestyle, opulence lifestyle, enya wan da bia mo chata jet. Eno mo na Ghana for kasafa ho. And look at the argument to make here. Sa kwada na okọ napkwa na katua kamu 6 months no. Ye tua ni 2 months ntie ne nani age. Mampani akufo adoboso me be na so na katua ma. Ono ontua tax, onton nam, onton kwan, onton petrol. Akwada na ono ofoka efi Madina ekoye napko akaso na yato petrol mu yato lorry fame. Wama na chire komboso minsia and you have the moral justification to sit here and say akwada na okay. Samre krona na mampani dwene kwan obefa so atua na yire no muka ene ani biri kroma na yetwa meboa ene yati kroma obi subanya mu danadi
Asempa FM
ebi a kire se moame because e won ya kasa bi wo ha won ka se osidwam a obi mepe ayi Gary pa madua ne ba ko a o de track me obenya me enti metato nido opa. There's a supermarket around here. My Memphis Kama Jackson, non cotonido. You can't say. Can 10 of it on tobacco. And then I'm 45 Ghana cedis. Now, that's at 2016, it was around 20 Ghana cedis. After 2016, another year campaign. No, I done a young man or old school. Calipo nan one. Not only 50 pesos. And then Calipo 1 CD 50 pesos. And then no wet. Ni blue label near the Adintino. Yeah, can the local economy among Tiasi. And not here you have the gut. And ya quite now why and Irana. Jama no for Yankaho. Quota Ben on the some impetus as well. It is our betanase. Not the be our yes, that cosmetic politics. No, ye printy a one my wife, ye tongue, ye body na the Shemiani anymore. Ghana for any name the trim. Obi, and on a decas a shiwa bakromun nano. Unim, sir. Obi, on tower. Do you talk much? Ah, so on tower, on Casapio. Obi, on tower, on Munimio, but and I saw what they make it supposed to be last week. Or say because of hardship, I want you to know, and now Chieni Pakran any woeful. Yes, it's a fact. Because a bimu didi, a bit ye and a bin tea. And no more muti no, or muya okay to the level say, Kakranum pona cowbotumo, connection mine for your CSMB, and no cocasawa who 1 shilling yen swa Adana watch bidi. Into any atikrum hay. Under President Akufo-Addo, and a government saw the policy, but not to force MP was a mope. Meanwhile, 1995, yeah, they VAT eba. On the share Kambu, share Gen Stop. Obe no cost sister no fira kobene. Okay, blisi oni kwesi pratimo. Okay. Ne Dr. Rekumbrebemu. See antiase me anye VAT na nye no china. Because of the said protestation no, abane twene ma san ekoya broader consultation meboa. Ene mampani wabo mi mfita duku. O say Ghana for
but they've also done the same. It's almost one withdraw.
Withdraw no more withdraw ye no. Town hall meetings no more no cry the whole budget ba unim omo ba ku bia de omo bo ene e mo G11 nanke connection mine for no. You see Ghana for kasa me say multimedia they say mo dem follow mo pa obi my joy pool be just almost a week ago say o support the payment of
Ekosiisen on
yes
FM.
O support no click no obi kwahwe ni pa say pay no. And on the voices in the country. Also, robots. Yes, there'll be robot for you. You see? Let me talk. I was so quiet for you. Obi, it is Uncle Fono. And Kasa Nese. Baby and Yama Quadruno. Nya Fen ye another bed never to Ghana for. And Ubina, Minia Oliver. Okokaya, yes, and no penny, didn't could number anyway. I think that is a substantive topic for the day. Yeah. Obi,
rebatters no first see.
Enti me dem rebatters ni si no. Obi ye betina konwa so ada Owura Mahama petroleum revenue ye nya 3 billion. Under President Akufo-Addo we nya 12 billion. Oka Kofo Mills Mahama Euro bonds sika omuko raise fi adwaman so de buy no. It was around 4.5 billion. I'm talking of 3 administrations o. Under President Akufo-Addo one administration will raise 12 billion. And penny force a domini sand your son takracha and ameboa. Una dodo ni yedi amount. Uba ye university won CB. Mahamane Professor Mills, yesi baku of water, yesi baku osunyane. Okodoma ye the satellite campus ako UNES satellite campus. Under Mahama ne Professor Mills, ye kwaje besia be ya trouble gas project. Mfa project a ya capital expenditure project some years to come. Mfa so de be magana ene gas ane ye craft Nigeria no. Enkate ho no. Unim kade sika ye de be ko. Obi President Mahama ne Mills, hwe hospitals ahodo omusi ye. Ene COVID-19 bae. Enka ye de Ghana for be koma yanka. Then obetena say mo social social brofo organization.
Social intervention.
What is the understanding of me say what is the understanding of social intervention? A pandemic came in a country. Abanya shebo one agenda 111 hospital. No one si ba kumpo. Na pandemic aba. Na COVID-19 nipa nya bia yamfa oxygen si ni so ne wo. Wo de osi asupiti na o ministers ne koda ho ma COVID enku omo no se wa mobra. Na de odi asokobo asante mantem so obesi a ono onya asase nsiye na bobra. You think Ghanaians are fool sabe? Obi Ghana for na yania bio. Yania bio because it seems that 2016 campaign now mode ba ya be winning this election. It was a sort of lullaby bi na mo to the Ghana for. Okay. But Ghana ni na wa da bia na nia bi. Enti se ne me kodina filling station na me twiwe campaign. Na sa 2016 Toyota Corolla ye de mame say metua 40,000 and no 80,000 and yet Dennis Miracle Aboagye mo na ebe more explanation say Ghana ye na me de ma no si form no argument na we ya o ka kire Ghana for so de yenyi petrol ni free na o ka na o ba no yi petrol no free mu a enka o de nso na gum bai. You see maybe Obi you see let me tell you something here. Yeah, about Ben. We know how they spoke. Look at how they spoke about the dollar. And no more can was them. But when me who e Ghana no the number. E money. Talk about the money. Dollar CD relationship. Say ye petrol no free car no. Ye petrol no free car no. Over so aka number.
Me da say. Miracles. Obi, you have 4 minutes.
Obi, now gentlemen, be summarize the situation. I say, and I will put you. Say this every guy can lie his way to power. I just want him to complete his law course and see the kind of people to defend. Eric, a prototype of NDC4 Omusubain. Now, you see, the Okeke na Yehubida. It's just a replay of 2008. Me, just like all other Ghanaians, we will not be distracted. We will continue to tell them, say, come and do then chichiro mine magana because ye de momo no ntumi anye ene me challenging is almost social intervention back ntumi ambo so ka infrastructure metumi abo infrastructure ne bi infrastructure be bobo bia MPP e betumi abo bi ono so mbo social intervention. That was why when I was speaking I said there's a bibi a separate yen so I just here okay no say yes school dan oh yes say school da no musi omusi ne bebre no eba ne sane eba ya na yese Ghana for manyina nko school no na fe no munya bebi nda Obi oso musi school adan bebre so ka so tie nti eba ne san e na fe ya ka so ke Ghana ni bia e be bon ho ka nti ko school na fe na nkola ni nya bebi nda. We had to put in place almost about 900 physical infrastructure across our secondary schools before we are where we are today. And in South School no musi na wo mu green book ni mu na Obi sasa wo kuro mu kwan wen na book green book na mo ye na mo de akwan ne be mu no I don't know how far oka no konante was that green book. Deep seated dishonesty and insincerity on the part of the NDC. Messi bisa question ni biem so dream one no nya answer no waka almost school die yes school die almost hospitals yes hospitals omo ya akwan ya akwan ni nyina ma bo nyina ya asen omo enti yen the social interventions aba there you know some of the buy. That is the only thing that will separate the boys from the men. NDC abayin Oma bonwa to the extent say even when they came to power projects omo inherited from as far back as 2008 omo into me nwie President Kufo okay Rogers projects no health facilities no yeah buy a project e be free NDC for me wa be boacho inherited from the NDC. We inherited 37 health projects NDC for into me anyenwie any inherited fiom out of the 37 16 of those projects na President Kufo projects. Obi imagine the project that was initiated as far back as 2007. Now what better abemu 8 good years. Now when to me enwie Erojet comes with funding. Yes, it comes with funding. Erojet project I've mentioned to you. Oh,
you see Eric, this Erojet.
I have please. Obi. Now went to me for 8 good years. Went to me enwie. Now Obi Empo, you have a project no. You have a project now better you know. Kufo next can now. Eba ne say ne buy 5 years to me. Oh, please keep quiet. Oh. Mu de be here. Room so man to me here. You buy e na mo ya to ho. Hospital man to me and see. You buy e be see na mo see to ho. Every single thing the MPP has done. Every single thing the MPP has done. Omo no buy to ho. Oh, why don't you let me speak? I don't like this. Where I could chum. We inherited 37 health facilities from the NDC. They are all ongoing. Out of the 37, we are 20. 17 are ongoing. More to me and we. Yeah. Was an amapeska. And to move just to bank. Now the treasury bills. Some better was to that here. What kind of thinking is this? I'm saying, now we know quite so better radio. So I saw Pagana for say, Yenti. And Amodu baby Amodu no. You want to insult their intelligence. What can some here? I am still challenging the NDC, including Adjei. Say they should mention just one single intervention, social intervention policy. Omo di aba my way mu. Ye the biaba. As we speak, in 5 or 6 years, we have done close to 4,000 kilometers of road, including roads in the Volta region. He should mention how many roads they constructed. Okay, almost is kind of marginal. I didn't know over here. Education inquiry invested almost about 50 billion Ghana cedis. Health, almost about 20 billion Ghana cedis. You invested over.
Ekosiisen on
other some flagship projects here who say Ekoso, agri sector, industrialization here, no. And on quite almost about 15 billion Ghana cedis. In Kuala Napco for now, come as a cabin edition. Allowances now which we restore nurses and teachers. No, who visits cabin edition. Backlog teachers and nurses now one for over 4 years now. You have form now. You two amaka si cabin edition. Security services. Ya form mu ye adwuma e bimu da so training na ya form nyume mu amodi freeze to omo so no si cabin edition amaka. Obi so what military logistics investment ayo any police for logistics investment ayo sika be ne there close to 4,000 kilometers of road in sika be ne me say middle belt 2,000 physical infrastructure sika be ne frekoda na bisa no physical infrastructure cost wo koda sika be ne sa projects no in kwala 1.5 million no mo secondary school no obi who visit sika be ne ye show mo secondary schools now mostly school that here buy Ghana from Manco school no munya bebinda and it's get double track buy double track almost phased out because you introducing infrastructure no sikabe ne dey infrastructure projects no into bisa say this kind of these are the things we use the money for. Let the NDC tell you what they use their money for, even though they didn't do any of these things that I've mentioned. How much allowance it is kind of the year in Kolana to your school fees it is kind of the year classrooms na buy na enso any dormitories no into omo discan ye den hospitals 37 omo ntumi ewie no omo to into omo discan ye den. These are the things we should ask them because obi anya hwekrampo no we have shown you mabuba che oniema ye buy ye discan bi aye ye de bi hwe nkola no secondary school ye de bi hwe bi wo teacher training ye de bi hwe bi wo nursing training ye de bi hwe bi wo napco ye de bi for teacher for the nurse for mo school na community fe ye de for mo nwumem ye de for fire service for Cocoa board. That question what is happening in the cocoa sector. Yeah, hand pollination. Hand pollination. Hundreds of thousands of young people. And yes, you know, yeah, the size can be in a air home. Yeah, the can be and a macaniano. It's so Emma Asempa FM. And we yes, somebody scabeto fool. Yeah, the can be and the aya quina who say a coso around. No, it's monso. Sicano. Monso moji na mumpo de na taxes no credit dos say here because you buy no you charge taxes mako 17 mu. 17 of them in the HM. 17 taxes in the HM. Obi. It is Saskana na mojije with all these taxes. All these taxes na mojije ni Saskana. Still mucha allowances. Still man collect your school fees. Mugu health insurance. Mucha your friend is saying mugu school feeding. Egu free maternal care. Na akwa na mo se maye na wo book mu. Any schools are mo se maye na wo book mu pe no. Mu musika no. Mo necessary bisa mo se mu discount ye de. Because Obi, we have shown to the people of Ghana what it is that we have done. Miracle. What did you do? The Shimikran say, you be some social intervention. I was used to school die. Social intervention is school die. Economic school benamukoye. Obi, a social intervention project is not a school building. A hospital is not a social intervention project. Road is not a social intervention project. Social intervention policies have specific definitions. Free healthcare, national health insurance scheme, school feeding program, free senior high school. These are social intervention policies. These are the things that are defined as social intervention policies. Ombo bakumpo mundibi mu wi better radio so be 2 foot regu yeni.
Mame na say miracles Aboagye and Amoten and Ekosiisen suni. We'll come to our major topic for the day. That will be after this short break.